Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to install rpcs3 and update for God of War 3. First of all, go to the website rpcs3, go to the download tab, download for Windows, start the download. The other thing you have to do is enter the patch name for God of War 3. This is the simplest way for downloading it. I will give it in the description. Go to ps3 updates. This website is called ps3.eldostools.org. Type your God of War 3. Okay, God of War 3. So you have to check the name of the game version that you're trying to download. My version is BCUS98111, so I'll go for this, and this will download the patch version 1.03. This is the file. This is the file that you need to update the patch. Okay, so first we are gonna do rpcs3 installation. Let's extract these two games and name the folder rpcs3. I already have this installed and updated, but I will do it again to show you how to do it from the start. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is set this one up. Quick start, don't read again. Okay, there is a new version of the firmware. Alright, I'll update it later. We can run the game using this firmware as well. Okay, it is compiling something for the first setup. Okay, now that the firmware has been installed, we are going to make it detect our game. So the game that you have stored, the first folder which contains the code name of the game, you have to just drag it here and it will detect it automatically. See here. Now as you can see, this is the game version 1.0. we need to update it to 1.03. so to update it, I already told you this website ps3 eldostools. From here you can download the update. So since mine is this, if you click here, it will download you the update package. This is the update package. So what we have to do is just drag this one into your rpcs3 and it will say that whether or not you want to install this package. Press yes and it will install your package. As you can see, the game version has now turned to version 1.03. Now when you apply the game patches, it will give you the benefit of frames and the patches will work properly. So you have to select the game model that you have downloaded. This is for version 1. No, we have this now. Alright, we need bloom. It looks good. This one will give us a speed boost, and this one is important. It does not degrade the graphic, it just changes some of the colors from red to green. The Athena's, you know, the power that draws shield and then spears out of them, that original color was supposed to be orange, but in using this patch it turns to green and gives us a good FPS boost. Then we are gonna do disabled layer fog. This will remove all the mist that is in the distance, which causes a lot of frame drops. As you know, emulators have problems with small particles, even the earlier emulators like PSX2 and others. Disable motion blur. No, I need the motion blur. Okay, I need disable mlaa and spum. These two are necessary. Alright, we are gonna save. Now I'm going to show you my configuration. This works best for my setup. Let's keep this one auto. You make sure this SPU cache is ticked, otherwise your shader compilation will not be saved and it will compile shaders every time you run. We can enable right colors buffers now because it is not so heavy and taxing as it was previously. First of all, I'm gonna run this game only on 720p. After this I'll show you at 1440p. The FPS is not much different, there is only a small difference. Alright, we'll increase the driver wake up delay to 600 ms. Apply. Okay. Alright. The first time you run the game, it will compile shaders for every first area, every first effect, every first attack. Once it's done, after that it will not compile it anymore, it will save it into your folder. Remember that new bosses, new areas will be a little choppy at first time because the shaders are being compiled, but once you are done, shaders are being done compiled, then the FPS will not drop anymore in the same area. Okay, now just run the game. Wait, emulator, enable performance overlay, top right. Alright, let's launch the game with our custom configuration. The first time you run the game, you will not be able to skip the scenes, or the shaders will be compiled for the first time and it will cause the game to be a little choppy. Only for the first run, the next time it will be better once the shaders are compiled.
Before the age of the twilight,
okay, I cannot skip this. This is my first run on this emulator, that is why.
And even though Kratos sat on the throne as the new god of war, he was haunted by visions of his family. A family he himself murdered. But the hands of death could not defeat him. The sisters of fate could not control him. And on this day, the man, the legend, Kratos, will have his revenge.
my next run I will be able to skip this cutscene. Remember that on the first run you cannot skip this cutscene. As you can see, it showed here on the bottom that shaders were being compiled. Now when we start a new game, that will happen often, but it will not happen that often in the next game. Well, at least not in the areas that you have played on.
My vengeance ends now. Forged in victory.
I have to enable the subtitles.
A victory that ended the Great War and brought forth the reign of Mount Olympus. Born from the depths of the underworld, rooted in the river of souls, our mountain emerged out of the chaos. As it grew, so too did the might of the Olympians. He created a world of peace, a world of prosperity, a world that lives in the shadow and safety of my mountain. A mountain that has come to be the absolute measure of strength and power. To be tested, for mortal Kratos seeks to destroy all that I have wrought. Brothers, put aside the petty grievances that have splintered us for so long. We will unite. We will stand together. And I will wipe out this plague. Olympus will prevail!
Starts. See, shader compilation. Don't worry, this will not happen the next time.
Zeus! Your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus! Titans prepare.
one or two extra frames, but the cutscenes look very bad without these things, so I keep it enabled. For every new scene or new effect or new attack, I get a shader compilation. See, when I'm gonna use this magic for the first time,